Is there something that is concerning to you?
Wow.
I am afraid I do not speak feline.
Wow.
I am afraid I do not speak feline.
Wow.
I'm 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 afraid I do not speak feline.
Oh my god.
I have noted a deviation in your intonation. I'm sorry, but I do not speak feline.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
And then Bagel would turn around and walk away.
I didn't even get touched. Oh. Oh my god!
Ah, I died. Whatever.
Yeah! Where do you think you're going, bitch?
Let's go!
Hey.
Good job.
Good stuff, hey.
Switching sides.
I like you guys.
Go.
I love the abuse. I love the abuse. I enjoy the abuse. Yes, abuse me more. Hit me harder, daddy. Just harpoon me. I'm gonna cannon over. It's stupid. A little more left. Like, go. Yep. Actually.
Nope.
Booyah! Perfect shot.
See? Because it keeps skipping over me.
No. Bats. No! Oh my god! Norton died with me, but...
Hell.
Alright, let's see if we can sit on me now.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, I'm coming. Let's see. I cannot.
You can sit
Hey,
in
Lemon,
me.
I'm inside you. I feel Lemon.
Fulfilled. I will go ahead and import it as soon as I can.
Off your feet!
Let her go.
Fuck me! I forgot they had their ult. Fucking annoying. They're getting impaled from both sides of it.
Got one.
Right
Spike
there.
down A.
Yes,
Last
go, baby.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
More down. Okay, back up if you can.
He's got a plant.
I think he went around on him. No, he's there. Turn around.
Yes! Fucking aced!
Switching sides.
Alright, I'm clipping that. Way. We have to do this.
Father. Papa,
let me help you out. I got you.
Me lose the game. 3. Coca-Cola came to town, Diet Pepsi shot him down, Dr. Pepper fixed him
Borders.
up. Now we're drinking 7-Up, got
Oh,
the
there's a
flu.
lot
Now
of fruit in
we're
here.
Drinking Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew fell off his
I'm-
mountain. Now we're drinking from a
Ooh,
fountain.
I got
Poor
fireballs.
fountain had
Look
a
at that
stroke.
shit.
Now we are drinking Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke lost her cherry. Now we're drinking Loganberry. Loganberry got
Wait, what is
lost
this?
at sea. Now we're
Oh, it's a
drinking
pulley.
iced tea.
Okay.
Iced tea died and
One
choked.
time I'll be
Now
busy
we're
from
back to
5
drinking Coke.
to...
Oh my god, Gizmo. That, the nav. I tried to warn you.
Ooh, you're getting close.
Press the hide button.
You're hiding pretty well, I see.
I was distracted by his weird
What?
voice.
Oh, disconnected. Womp. Freaking womp. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, good kid.
Oh my god!
at the end of this session, I will have you all be applying a level up. You're now level 6. Moving forward.
What? But I didn't get to annoy Lemon about a level this session. No. No.
It's not about. It's not about the level.
Lemon into not giving us a level.
It's not about the level, everybody. It's about Lemon's sanity leading up to giving the level. Oh, well. Just Emmy, we're all in danger. Stop spitting at me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh! 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 Oh, what is that? What is all this? Look at the street. It's just littered. Oh! What is that? Oh, it's a snake. Oh! There's more. They just keep teleporting. Yo, I need to heal. Y'all actually almost got me on that. That scared the piss out of me. Why is there an elk that's like, hey, I'm gonna eat you? Hey, cutie. Yeah, it's actually super dope.
I'm watching YouTube. Don't touch. I am watching.
Really were just playing with your food.
Yeah, I was.
I was watching a YouTube.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
Spike rush.
Donald, how did you get out of solitary confinement?
Really want to die.
What?
You've been a bad boy.
Okay. What the hell? He got weird fast.
So he got weird fast.
I don't understand what's going on.
He got weird fast. Same time, same wavelength, both of us. Both of us figured it out at the same frickin' time. Nice.
I love that voice line.
Deerling's like, I've just been lurking and listening to the saga this entire time. I'm so proud of both of you.
Suppressor.
Holy smokes.
The brain cells. The brain cells. Alright. Uh-oh. Yes! Hey nerdy, we got a suspicious link in chat. I'm gonna need you to delete and ban them. I don't know what this sus YouTube link is. Super sus. Hi everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, 8:30 plus. We're starting a tiny bit late. We did not have the party assembled in time, so I, waited a couple minutes to buy them some time. But it is D&D night, and I am your host, the King of Lemons, the most sour of them all. And yeah, we're doing some devil dealing today, or deals with devils. We're not dealing out devils. Anyway, you get the point. Let's see. Bearing, welcome in. How are you? Robin, hi. I know I already replied to you, so. Also abuse, rude, all of the rude. So I don't know what that reference is, but I'm assuming it's got something to do with, what was it, Critical Role, or, what's that other one? D20 something, I can't remember. Anyway, I'll look at it when I get a chance, but my devil needs a friend. Dimension 20, that's what it was, thank you. My devil needs I always need a friend. I need head pats. I get abused. Abuse. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was just trying to figure out what the reference was, but I also wanted to mention that we have a very sus link. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Bearing. We have a very suspicious link in chat. I'm going to need you to delete and ban the user. Yeah. That one. Just the realization sets in. 8-bit D&D, is that the thing you guys were referencing? I attack the darkness. Okay, I got you. I need to switch maps. That's what I was doing. Okay. Let's see. All right, Jalal is unconscious. Fuck. All right, so Jalal is not going to be here today. That is, let's see, our D&D ended early. Welcome in then. We're happy that you're here. All right, let's see. Ad break. Oh, did anybody get a pre-roll ad today? Was that a thing at all? Like, did any of you get ads when you came in? Because if you did, I want to know and I want proof. I'm sub, so I don't know. Fair enough. I guess you guys aren't really the right ones to ask. Let's see. Pre-roll, like THC. Like, there's pre-roll ads that you can enable. Mine are not enabled because they're cancer. I hate them. But pre-roll meaning you join the channel and there's an ad the moment you join in. I've been noticing them on a lot of channels lately, and I think Twitch goofed because it's an option you can select, but it doesn't seem to be working. You did not get an ad, but aren't you subbed, Bearing? I don't remember. Nerdy, I know you and Treble are subbed. I think Robin subbed. So I can't tell. How can you tell if they're subbed or not? I'm not sure. I mean, you can if you go into your wallet, you can just see who your subs are, like who you've subbed to in your wallet on Twitch. But I don't know how to do it on the channel itself, aside from checking your emotes. If you have a bunch of emotes, then you have a sub. All right, so I'm gonna double check with the party, make sure we're good to go, and then we're gonna get rolling, all right? Feel free to elaborate. I'm deathly curious. All right, let's check on the Discord. Yeah. All right.
Toaster, you're no longer allowed to have ideas.
Oh, we're
But
on
it's
this
an
again?
accident, though.
Yeah,
I'm accidentally setting off a nuclear detonation accidentally in a population of innocent civilians on accident. It's a goof.
still, you're stating it, thus where it's an idea. You're not allowed to have those.
And it's not an idea, it's a suggestion. They're different.
Still not an accident if it's premeditated.
A premeditated accident.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
It is now.
It was surely is not. I protest.
I
decline your
protest.
I decline.
That's not how this works.
I will be right back. I'm be lifting something real
Boo.
quick.
All right, got it. So attack the party right now.
No. I mean,
Just
yes.
gets cut off mid scream. And Echo's dead. All right, cool. Moving on.
New character. Roll a new one.
I'm making a
God.
bard.
Dude, I would love to make a bard.
Well, actually,
Can I share with you guys the bard that I made probably about 1.5 years ago for the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign?
Ooh.
Is anyone familiar with the R.A. Salvatore books by any chance? The Drizzt series?
Nope.
No. Author's name is familiar. No, I've not read the book.
Gotcha.
I don't like
So
to read.
uncultured swine. Got it. It is.
Yo. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
It is the first book series that I genuinely enjoyed reading when I was a teen. Up until that point, I was like, books, ew. And then freshman year of high school rolled around and I was like, book, ew. And my friend's like, no, read it. Trust me. And I was like, fine. And then I picked it up, like I got home, I read it for a little bit. And then from then on, for like the rest of that month, I was just reading in class, in lunch and recess. No, I didn't have those. I was reading all the time. And I actually got punished for reading too much in school because I wasn't paying attention to my classes because I was reading these books. But yeah,
For reading.
I got in trouble for reading too much. Okay.
How
But
are
yeah.
you reading?
What's that?
How dare you?
How dare I read? You know how to read for real? I mean, I pretended to. I was very convincing because I got in trouble for it. Anyway, so the bard that I made and the campaign that I partook in last year, maybe the year before that at this point, it's been a while. It was a rip-off of, and some of you might even know the name Drizzt Do'Urden. He's in the D&D books a lot. A very, very popular character, but it was one that I grew up with. And I made a changeling bard that was a fanboy. He was a fanboy of the companions of the hall, which were Drizzt's companions. So you've got, Drizzt, you've got Bruiner the dwarf, you've got Wolfgar the barbarian human, you got Canterbury, I think she was supposed to be a ranger human. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you've got all these characters, Regis, the halfling. Yeah, I role-played scenes from the books as that changeling who was changing his face to match each character as they said their lines. And I fanboyed inside of D&D about characters that were in D&D, so it became D&D meta. And the DM was like, I'm gonna feel really bad for killing off this character because you put like hours upon hours of work into your backstory. I'm like, yeah, I know it was a mistake, but I did it anyway. He ended up having my character meet his hero in the campaign. And it was the dumbest thing that I got so geeked out for that I was at a loss for words, and I was just like, I was like, it's not real, but it felt real. What's that?
Like, it felt real to me.
It felt real to me, guys. I met Drizzt. He was so cool. He gave me part of his cape. It was a keepsake. I used it as a source? The casting source? Oh, the focus. I used it as a casting focus. Let's see. At work, but want to help the party. Ree! Hi, Archon. Love you, buddy. You guys get an extra 2 points. All right, we'll do a breakdown really quick here in a moment. All right. 2 points, 226. Isn't that where Minsk and Boo come from too? I actually don't know those ones. Is that another reference from like another D&D podcast, like Critical Role and all that? I'm not familiar. But yeah, it was Icewind Dale based, so that's where stories all took place. Anyway, geeking out aside, last week, I think the only person not here was Jade, or now Vex. At the time, you were being dragged along with your unconscious self because you were with Riss. And you have had no introductions to the party from what I recall.
would be correct.
Okay. So yeah, Vex, you are with the party. We currently left off with the party negotiating and coming to an agreement on a set of tasks set forth, or maybe I think it was encouraged by Bell, the former archdevil of Avernus. He had placed a orb of silence, a dome of silence around you all as you came into his forge with an invitation, mind you. You came into his forge and started talking about, Sword of Zero, and he just immediately put you guys in a dome of silence. Essentially, it was a we don't say our scheming out loud sort of scenario. So he telepathically spoke to the party and informed you guys of a couple of tasks that would behoove you to pursue in the event that you're trying to thwart Zerial. He, Bell, has his own ends, none too thinly veiled from what he's told you, but he also said that he had his eye on you. He's been watching you. He knows what you've been up to. That being said, from there, you have the task to free the greater demon Kostachi from Kostachi's maw, his prison. You were there briefly once before. And then you have the task to locate his adamantine rods. There are 9 missing adamantine rods. They were taken by Zerial's forces. Given that he is a subject of Zerial, he cannot outwardly act on his scheming, which is where you guys come in. Again, all of this was done telepathically in a dome of silence. So you guys can now take the time amongst yourselves, if you have not already, to introduce Vex, as well as to figure out your next course of action on where you want to go next. Why don't we go ahead and start with Vex, by the way?
So where is Vex right now? Just
you're with the party. You got dragged along.
Oh, okay. Is she awake now? Or?
Yeah, because it was all role play, I just kind of had you in the background.
Okay. Then,
Hey, you're finally awake.
You're finally awake. It's just like no one's questioning like the weird lady in the background, just like intimidatingly staring at everyone.
We'll retcon the introduction. It was one of those like, awkward timing, but didn't want to leave you out kind of things.
Right. Well, I guess honestly, I'm just not sure where to kind of step in.
Ow.
But I mean, definitely for one, Vex would definitely be staring at both Sentry and Logica, and kind of like she would kind of just be like inspecting them both, getting very, very close up to them, just kind of like running her like her metallic hand across their just running, just not even asking for consent, just kind of just like touching them for no reason, just touching them.
Hydrate.
Like the first moment, at the first moment you lay your hands on Logica, she's just like,
I'm sorry. Is there some way I can help you?
That was the business end of, bitch, what do you think you're doing?
You seem to be of a very advanced design.
I am aware of this. However, you do not need to manually conduct an examination. I am able to show
and she uses I use minor illusion to create like a holographic schematic of my form, as best as I'm able to understand it myself.
You just kind of like Vex is like her, like you kind of like see like a little bit of like this weird movement of her eye, like in her eyes. Like it's not like she's like moving her eye, it's like her eye's moving on its own, like it's not like looking left and right, it's more like spinning as she kind of like looks a bit closer at it. And her like her face is just kind of this like almost in intrigue and awe.
This is as far as my own personal scans have allowed me to observe into the functions of this body. However, there are many functions I've not yet been able to fully unlock. So, I suppose this is an incomplete scan, and thus largely useless to you.
Closes her hand and the projection disappears.
Jade, your mic's cutting out quite a bit today.
That's because it's the fan. Hang on. Hang on. There you go, that should be better. Yeah, there you go. But, it is amazing to see such an amazing masterpiece.
Well, in the future, I do hope that you will ask permission before you begin to manually investigate my parts.
Of course, of course.
As for the other one, you are free to explore his parts in any way that you see fit.
She gets a big smirk as she like raises her hand, and it just kind of turns into like, she just kind of like raises her like hand, just like, and it just kind of like malforms into this like kind of just these like dissecting tools. She has like a very sinister grin on her.
Oh, I love that.
And Logica literally just kind of drifts out of the way, clearing a path. So Vex can take a look at Sentry if that is in fact her intention. So
very much so.
Drifting out of the way. Don't want to be a part of that.
So what does the party see in terms of like your character's kind of outward appearance?
The outward appearance? Like as in just like what they just like...
Yeah, what the fuck do you look like?
Yeah, you didn't describe your character at all.
Did I not? I swear I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
There was some hubbub about the profile picture is what happened.
Right, yeah, so basically, you can kind of just see is this, like, she is just wearing like this very, very long red robe, but like underneath the red robe, you can kind of see these like metallic tube tendrils kind of like seeping out, and they're almost like, they kind of act like her legs almost, as they kind of scuttle about like a octopus on the floor.
I don't think I've ever heard someone describe a walk cycle like that. Intriguing.
Yes. And apart from that, she does, you know, when she does move aside her front of her cloak, you do see that she does have these very, very large metallic hands.
What color is her hair?
Is the same in the picture. It's just a white, silvery white.
Okay.
And she, you know, she just kind of goes up the sentry, and she, like just kind of like taps at the back of his neck to see if she can kind of maybe like pry it open a little bit. Like, not really, still, once again, not even asking. She just kind of just goes, just gonna have a little look.
Oh, yeah. In fact, Night Leader, can you hear us now? He's there. Yeah, can you? Okay, great. He didn't hear what you were doing, so give a quick breakdown of what you were doing just now.
Oh,
he hasn't been here for like 5 minutes, so I think he missed all of that.
Vex is basically, in short, more towards you. She's looking at you very, very menacingly as she's about to probably dissect your neck.
So yeah,
Wants
Vex
to take you apart and get inside
wants
you.
to take your yes, take you apart and see what makes you tick. Quite literally.
That's fine. You've been given consent.
You've consent. You now have.
All right. Let's see. Roll. Let's see. Vex, I'm gonna need you to roll me a D20 attack die, and Sentry, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Rolling that one. Rolling that one.
That's a 12.
What's your proficiency? Vex.
Oh, my proficiency? Oh, 4, so that's
16?
That's 16.
That is not a high enough attack DC
No.
to break through Night Leader's armor class.
Damn.
So your tools kind of struggle to get through the plating. Constitution saving throw aside, Sentry's construction seems rather solid.
A lot tougher than I anticipated. She kind of just walks around him, kind of moving up and down, getting higher and lower as the weird tendril pipes that are poking out of her of her cloak just kind of push her up a little bit, making her even taller than she already is. As she kind of looks over, towers over him a little bit, but then goes back down.
I feel that this may be a slightly ill-timed question, as it should likely have been asked earlier. But who are you, and why are you here?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Apologies. My name is Vex Luramix. And my purpose here is really, you're a very, very nice friend has let me join you in order for me to acquire infernal engine.
I see. You may need to reassess your evaluation of risks. But we are thankful for the additional company.
It is good to be in the company of other, well,
Not
to
you,
be in company of the
Logica.
machines.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Riss? I could not hear you.
You. Fuck you.
As you can clearly see, Riss is prickly at best.
Vex, you're dope. Keep doing what you do.
She just kind of gives a little bit of a gentle nod as she smirks.
Do be aware that I do not sleep. and I will be watching you. Do not try to disassemble me.
I have no intention of disassembling you now.
Very good. I would hate to have to send you to an irretrievable dimension. Anyway, welcome to the party.
It is a pleasure to be here.
So with that, we come back to the scene where you are in Bell's Forge. You see 4 fire giants hammering away around the forge. And what they're working on, you have no idea, but you know, a large piece of machinery, maybe something for an infernal machine, you don't really know. Nonetheless, Bell addressed you from his floating dais, and you again have been given a couple of different options in terms of destination, one of which you were already tasked with by Alontheus, and he had instructed you to cause a distraction for Zariel, so that once he gives you the information to the Bleeding Citadel, you would be unobstructed in your pursuits. So he encouraged you to free Kostachi, and Bell seconded that as they were aligning goals. Additionally, he seeks his 9 adamantine rods, and will be also providing assistance towards locating the Bleeding Citadel.
Yeah. And we have to go down into the torture chambers to go talk to the Cybriex, who apparently knows where the rods are.
Correct.
So that was what we were on our way to go and do, because the Cybriex is geographically closer to us than Coochie's Maw.
They're about equidistant.
Really?
Yep. So Cybriex is a little ways, like Coochie's Maw is right on the other side of the volcano. I mean, it's, you know, Avernus, so maybe it's not quite like as obvious distortion with time and space and all that, but Coochie's Maw is towards the docks a little bit, but it's right down the way. So they are about equidistant, hence why it was more of a 50-50, like take your pick kind of thing. But yeah, you're more than welcome to do either one. If you want to go to the Cybriex, we can go there.
I'm for going to the... Well, I mean... I don't know.
So we'll just assume Oh, you're okay, Bearing. I'm glad you're off of work and you can hang out with us. Yeah. We'll just go with your original plan, considering, again, this is all from what you've understood. Parallel objectives. With the Cybriex for Bell, what he will from here do is he's going to write a couple of runes in Infernal in the air, and your consent as the party in helping him with the task. He simply states in your minds that a deal has been struck, and with that he claps his hands together, the runes in the air fade, and he waves his hand and says, "You will find a guide above the forge. Should you use their assistance, they will take you to where you need to go."
Yeah, that's right. And we were basically given a barge to go up and down the river. That was last session.
Yep, and that's part of the deal. So the deal being, you help him, he helps you, you get passage over the river Styx with a barge, you know, freely, but that is a part of your contract.
Okay.
So long as you assist him, he assists you. I missed a head pat. No, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, then I guess we're going out to the we're going to go to the barge. We're gonna
Large.
So with a wave of his hand, you see darkness envelop you, along with the same motion, almost like a wiping of your vision, like the, you know, like wax on wax off, wiping a window clean. But in this, his gesture to wipe brings darkness in front of you as a veil, and then a moment later, retracting, almost like shutters, they open. Your eyes see above the forge. You are at your vehicles. Vehicle 1. You do have one strapped to the back still, so.
Ooh, sound.
Yeah. And I still need to take the time to.
So that, we're gonna go ahead and get you guys above the forge here. Boards. There it is.
Sound?
Yes.
Sound.
We have sound. Whoa. There we go. It was all messed up for a moment, but we are good now. All right. So you are above ground at the forge, and outside the forge, you are met by another familiar type of creature. This one being another imp. The imp approaches, opens up a scroll, reads it for a moment, mumbling. You the guys that need to guide? We're going to the Sibriax, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, you have transportation, right? That's yours?
It is.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you where to go and you just drive there, okay? And then the imp, and he jumps onto the vehicle, looks back at you guys, and goes, well, we don't have all day. Come on. Oh, and by the way, my name is Bellacross. I'll be your guide today.
Go ahead and climb into the grinder and start up and start taking his directions.
So, full transparency, I wasn't sure what voice he was gonna have, and I somehow ended up with Carl Weezer.
Fucking hate it.
Carl Weezer.
I'm so tempted for Vex to crush his skull.
I don't know how I ended up with Carl Weezer, but we're doing this.
I'm here for it.
Like it's canon now.
It's canon now, and I was just like, all right, that's what we're doing. All right, so
Vex will get in the Vex will get in the well, not get in, she'll latch on, like she'll just kind of like sit on, like, well, no, she'll just get in,
hydrate,
like very difficultly.
All right, Riz has Angel, so follows alongside, blah blah blah. Who's driving again?
I am.
Okay, So you guys cut down on a vehicle. Lados, you were in charge of one of them. You're swapping out with Silsey as the driver on this one. Okay. Vex, you're joining in the vehicle.
You dehydrated bitch.
All time I had to live my life. Gizmo can't stop, won't stop. Swag YOLO. All right, so you guys. Yeah, sorry about that. So you guys make your way through. Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm fighting the urge here. Come on. You make
You're
your
free
way.
to fight the urge. I won't.
You follow the directions of Bellicros, the imp, who wheezes his way towards directing you towards the Sybriax, which is down a we'll say a molten stone path all the way towards the docks. You can see this is like a highway, so to speak. It is very well traveled. This is the war economy, this area. We've been over that part. But he takes you down the well-traveled path, and along the way, there is a little bit of a hiccup with a little bit of paperwork. You see you see Bellicros talking with one of the chain devils that you had met at the docks previously when you were securing passage before. You see them kind of arguing back and forth. The dock devil tosses his hands in the air and waves you guys on, and you have passage on the riverway. So
Yay.
you were taken across the river, and just on the other side is your destination. I'm gonna go ahead and check the map really quick. So yeah, the map shows you, and he points it out on the map when you're going along the way, and you can see on the map where it shows the former Titan, how the sword's there. You've got the Eye of Sauron. You've got the wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey Avernus. With an appropriate guide, getting to where you need to go has never been easier. So, as he takes you to the Sybriax, you pull up, you see a very awful looking scene. I mean, you don't really know what a Sybriax is. He wasn't really giving you much information to go off of aside from this is a demonic entity. Now, if anybody wants to really do a quick roll, and let's see, we'll do an Arcana check.
I'll do
An Arcana check.
To figure out what you're dealing with.
Can I roll the Arcana
it was
check?
so close. It was
Check?
so close. 14.
Can I roll it as well?
Stream crash? Hold on.
I mean, yeah.
Whoa, network error.